Ah. Aha. Aha. No. And this is when... It's just not cutting it for me. It's just not... It's not working out. Okay. This is going to be the last time I do this. Only taken about 5 attempts. I cannot stand my hair right now. What is going on? Yep, we're starting again, sorry. Okay, I think we've finally got it right. So, guys, this is it now. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I like it, and yeah, it's happening now. I wanted to make this video today just about my lips and this big fat lump right here, just to kind of explain what this lump is, why it's there, how I got it, which is lip fillers, because I've been like the 2 videos which I've posted and I've watched over, and all I can really notice while I'm talking is the lump in my lip, because I never usually obviously watch myself talk, so seeing it now, I'm like, oh fuck, that lump is huge. I should probably say what that is before people think there's something wrong with me. So I thought I'd just make a video addressing that. Maybe some of you didn't even notice it, and now you will notice it. Well done, Sadie. I just thought, I know there's going to be girls out there, some boys out there who are going to be like, that lip though. So I think I should just tell you what happened to my lip though. I thought it would also be good to just do a little bit of makeup while I'm doing this video, just so I'm not getting bored or distracted or blabbling on, because apparently I talk for too long. Well, my bad, like shit, I'll shut up. And let's have a little gossip about my lips. I'm not gonna talk through the products that I'm using, but I will link, or will I link them down below or won't I? Do you know what? I will link them down below. I doubt any of you care. You probably have better makeup than me anyway, but just in case you're curious, because I don't want to sit here and stop the story, and I think this is what people meant when they said you talk too much. Let's get on with the story then. So I went to get my lips done in July. The month is April at the moment, so I went in July, which is... Oh my god, guys! Hang on. 9 months. I knew it was. I just didn't want to say it and embarrass myself. So yeah, 9 months ago, I got my lips done. Right. I got half a mil put into my lips, and bear in mind, my lips were this size pretty much. So I got half a mil because I just turned 18 and I was just very excited to get lip fillers, and everyone, my family was all saying, be careful what you get, like maybe get a small bit first in case you don't like it, blah blah blah. I guess now part of me is glad I got the small amount, but then I'm like, if I'm getting my lips done, what's the point of getting them done if no one's gonna know I've got them done? Like, I'm obviously getting them done because I don't want small lips. I don't, sorry, but I'm fed up with it, man. It's like, it's not rocket science. I'm not getting my lips done to have them look the same as they fucking did before. I don't want to go like screaming where I got them done, because I'm not trying to throw any dirt on this place's name, on their reputation. It was a new treatment which they were offering, so the nurse which they had brought into the shop, it's not an like an in-shop nurse. It's not their own nurse who works there. They come in on a certain day just for lip fillers or Botox. So it was a new treatment that they were offering in the shop. So, and it was a new nurse. It was a new nurse. So I got the treatment for a little bit cheaper because they needed to build up the portfolio and get pictures. And I'm not even doing my makeup. And my sister had just been and got her lips done, and she, I think, got a meal put in and they were fine. Like, there were obviously like a few lumps, but that was normal. It's kind of what you do unfortunately get when you get lip fillers. Like, it's just one of the downsides. So I was confident. Like, I thought if my big sister gets it, she's a lot older than me. I'm 18, she's 30. So obviously I'm gonna think, like, if my sister's going there, it's in the right place. Like, her lips were absolutely fine. So it wasn't just I was copying my sister as proof in the pudding, babe. Her lips were okay. So I went and got them done. Think about it now, I did have a pretty crazy night the night before. So maybe it was the alcohol reacting. But so she's injecting everything, and I did feel like she was being a bit heavy-handed on this side. Like, a bit more generous than with the other side. But I thought, you know, maybe I just have a bit uneven lips, or that's just how you have to do it. Like, there's a technique. I don't know. I'm not a beautician. So I'm just like, yeah, this is sick. I'm going to have big lips. Mwah. And I look at them after. They're obviously all swollen, but I loved it. I was like, wow. Oh my god, like, I actually have lips now. I was loving it. For about a week when they were still swollen, they looked great. They looked normal. I was massaging them. And I get sunbeds, and I said, look, when can I go back on the sunbeds? And they said, leave it for, I think it was about 2 weeks. So I didn't get a sunbed for that long. Like, I was very good on that because I just spent £140 on these lips, and I thought there's no point getting in a sunbed if it's just going to dissolve them. I'd have wasted my money. So I didn't go and get a sunbed. And there were no, like, huge lumps to begin with. So I didn't think there was anything wrong with the filler or anything. I didn't say anything to her. I'd say, like, hey babe, my lips all fucked up. Because they weren't at first. And then it was only until, I'd say, about 4 or 5 months ago. So this is about 4 or 5 months after I've had them done, when all the filler is meant to have naturally just disappeared and dissolved. People were starting to tell me, and I could feel a lump on this side of my mouth, like a very large one. And there were a few small ones kind of on my bottom and my top lip. And at first I just thought, yeah, I kind of just brushed it off, and I was like, yeah, like, I got my lips done, it's normal. There's going to be a few lumps. Cool, like, I knew there was obviously something hella wrong with my lips. Like, I knew the lump wasn't meant to be like this. My sister hadn't got lumps long after, and I know a lot of girls, like, everyone knows a lot of girls with lip fillers. You'd be surprised. And no one's lips had gone like this, so I was pretty worried, but I wanted to act like I knew what I was doing and blah blah blah. So I was just like, yeah, I know. Just as time went by, I started noticing that the lumps were just getting bigger and bigger. So my auntie was like, no, you need to go back to where you got them done. Like, you need to go and show them, because that's just, like, fucked up. And I was kind of thinking, like, why would I go back to the same place that messed up my lips to fix my lips? It doesn't make sense. Like, first of all, they're not 100% professional anyway. Like, I wanted to go to Kiss, like that Kiss aesthetics place, because they're just like a proper, you know, proper place. They're not just some nail salon or what. Okay, that sounded really bad. I didn't just go to some nail salon. It's a nice nail salon, hairdressing, beauty therapy place. They don't specialise in fillers and stuff like that. And by the way, this is Revelax that I got in my lip. Yeah, everyone's telling me, look, your lips are really bad now. Basically, like, the lump, I could notice it more now myself, and you could see it when I was talking, you could see it when I was laughing. So it was just not, I don't want this lump. Like, you can look how big that is. Can you see that? Obviously you can see that because I can fucking see that. If I go like that, that's how bad it is. I went to a different woman who, I know a lot of girls have had their lips done by this woman. She's got a lot of experience. She's really good. And I definitely, if I ever get any filler or anything ever again, I'm definitely going to go to her because she knows what she's talking about. And she was absolutely lovely. She offered me a free consultation to like look at the lump, and she didn't offer me anything. She said, I don't want to dissolve it. I don't want to try and pop it or cut it out because I'm not exactly sure what it is. And I was like, what? I was just worried, like, what is this, what is going on with my lip basically, that not even you know what's happening. And she said, look, I'm going to get in touch with someone who knows more than me and who will dissolve kind of more complex jobs. I said, yeah, I'll let you know if it goes down at all within a month, because I wanted to try and just massage it in warm water just to try and ease the lump to see if it would maybe spread or just disperse. Nothing happened, and then all this kind of virus stuff slowly started to happen. I've got shit all over my face. This is where I got a bit silly. I got a bit like tempted with this big fat lump on my lip, as any girl would. It's just like having a big fat spot. Stupidly, I start to squeeze it a little bit, you know, like press it a little bit. I'm like, wow, yeah, that 100% is gonna pop. So I got kind of like a little needle, tried to pop it, nothing happened. It just kind of scabbed up for about 3 days and looked even worse and got bigger. And now it's all healed up, but the lump's still there. I think it might even be a little bit bigger than it was before. So basically I've messed up my lip even more, but I don't understand what it is in there. Like, is it all the filler just in one area? Is it, what is it? If anyone gets their lips done, can you please, like, please let me know if your lumps have been this bad, or if you've had bad lumps, or you've had to get filler dissolved, because what on earth, like, what the fuck is going on? That highlight though, what? Damn!
Shawty, do you come here often?
Yeah, I'm here like every other day. It's kind of my channel.
But my lips, my dreadful lips. As if having no lips couldn't get any worse, it has, because I've got no lips plus a big fat lump. So, in all honesty, would I recommend lip fillers? Yes, I would, because if you go somewhere proper, which you should do with stuff like this, which I was stupid about, but if you're doing something to your body, like injecting it or just modifying it in any way, paying more is going to get you a better result. Not necessarily like paying more, but don't be cheap. Like, I was cheap with it. I was in a hurry, like, I was being dumb about it, and I just thought, I want my lips done now. But would I recommend lip fillers? I would. Just go to the right place and make sure you're massaging them properly, keeping your lips clean and healthy. Would I get them again? I would get them again, only if I could get this lump sorted out, because the only reason why, when I went to the second woman for the consultation, I could have just let her fill my lips up around the lump and try and just even it out. However, I'm scared that if it's my body reacting to it, it's all gonna join together again. So I would get fillers again, only if I could get this sorted out and I knew it wasn't going to happen again, because otherwise it's just a complete waste of money. But one thing I would say about fillers, like lip fillers, cheek fillers, Botox, just anything, make sure you actually want it. Like, make sure you're not doing it just because everyone else is doing it, or because like you think it's cool, because you want to fit in, or you think like the boys will like you more, because 9 times out of 10, even if a boy says, yeah, like you look great, they're probably still like, oh, she's got fake lips. Not that you should care what the guys think about, but if you are doing it for what other people think about, then just know you're probably not doing the right thing. But also, don't rush your decision. I personally am still set that I want my lips done, because I've always just been quite insecure. Not insecure, like I like my lips, they're fine. If there was no such thing as lip fillers, you know, I'd have to deal with my lips, so I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. But the fact that we have the choice to have bigger lips, and we can do these things, like we can do these things to our body and to ourselves, I think, why not? Like, if you want to do it, if you really feel it will boost your confidence, or you just want to do it, then do it. But be smart about it, be safe about it, and don't rush it. Don't go to someone who's got about 3 weeks experience, because you will not be impressed. Just don't go crazy with it either, because too much does just look awful. It does look awful, too much, but I'm not one to judge, okay? I'm really not one to judge. Honeys, do what you want with your body, like, it's yours. I'm just, yeah, I'm stuck with this lump in my lip now, and I don't know when it's gonna go, I'm gonna get it sorted out. So just be careful what you're doing with your body. Especially, yeah, if you're doing something with your face, just be careful, because it's your face. Like, people, when they look at you talk, they look at your lips. People notice this every time I talk to them, this lump. And every time I tell them and explain what happened, they're like, and I'm just like, you know, this is still on my face. Like, after you've said that, I have to walk around with this. And yeah, so if you want to avoid that, I'd just probably suggest be smart about what you do. And
Say, do you want a tea?
yes, please. Cheers, mate. But yeah, that was my I don't know if I could call that story time. I guess it kind of was story time advice, or just the big fuck up in my life. Any one of those 3, you can go with it. But I'm about to take this off in 10 minutes, but let's just appreciate it, because I did quite a good job. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, recommend some good places that dissolve lip filler, please, or that sort out lumps, because I'm in a crisis. I really am. You've ruined my holiday.
Of course, please. Okay, lovely. All gone through. Did you see what I did there?
It's a scam.